Hey friends, Lucian here with the Bullish Bears team, making the watch list video for Tuesday, March 6th. I'll go into it in a moment. We'll review futures. Just to give you a heads up here, today, if you go over to our YouTube channel, you're going to see that I put out the first two videos in our candlestick series today. So as you can see, did videos on both bullish and bearish candlesticks. So we're starting very slow and we're going to scale our way up. Going to have about 2 courses for you guys. So trying to make the videos kind of short, probably around 15 minutes or less. Some of them are a little bit longer, but in general, we're trying to keep them shorter just so you can kind of go slow and just watch each one at your own pace. Again, if you think that you know bullish and bearish candlesticks already, unless you're like an expert, watch them again, right? You want to watch each video and watch the progression, because I'm going to take you guys down kind of like a journey and kind of show you how all of these candlesticks, we're going to go small. We're going to go into like the big range of the candlesticks, like the big overall patterns, like head and shoulders, cup and handles, bear flags, bull flags. And then we're going to like drill it down and come down even smaller to like bullish harami, bearish harami, evening star, morning star. So I want you guys to see it all and how it comes together, because what's going to happen is, especially when you start watching these watch list videos going forward in a few weeks, you're going to start seeing me talking about these patterns, and you're going to see them happening along, real critical lines, such as when a stock's overbought or oversold, or, even around moving average lines. You'll see so many of these patterns popping out that are critically important to look at. So, again, make sure you take a look at both of these videos. I'll probably do at least 1 or 2 a day that I'll drip out. I recorded, I don't even know, 30 plus or something like that. So you'll start seeing them coming out sooner. Also, please be patient with us over the coming weeks, because Dan just had shoulder surgery today. I hope he's okay. I haven't heard from him yet. He's probably all drugged up right now. But we're plugging right along. And so hopefully he's okay, and we'll be back in the coming weeks. Tim works full-time as a police officer, so he's super always busy. So it's kind of me trying to hold everything down by myself, trying to hold the fort down. So please be patient with us. What else do I got to tell you? I wanted to tell you guys else. Oh yeah, duh. Swing trade room. We just launched a brand new swing trade room. So for all y'all that are swing trade lovers and options lovers, we have a brand new room now for swing trading. So if you click on swing trade room, I don't know if I'm logged in right now. I am, but I'll show you over here on a different browser. So you'll see here, it's after hours right now, but look at all the good stuff that was going on. Clint was rocking it today in the swing trade room. So make sure you head over there if you like swing trades and options trading. And obviously you can see here's our regular room. People still in there after hours talking. Lots of great stuff going on. So we have a day trade room. Now we have a swing trade and an options room. And for those of you that are still on the fence, wondering whether we are worth $10 a month, shame on you. Shame on you. Nobody's going to give you what we offer for $10 a month. That's just our 2 trading rooms. Never mind our trade alerts, our courses. Look at this. $3,000 plus worth of content. Now we're going to have a bunch of candlestick videos coming on top of this. So listen, if you're questioning whether $10 a month is worth it, I don't know what to tell you anymore. I have nothing funny to say right now. So anyways, let me go into the watch list video for tomorrow. And let's go right into what I've been talking to y'all about, patterns, chart patterns. And if you can just see this right here, like I've been sharing with you guys in email, last video, what am I telling y'all to be watching out for? Head and shoulders pattern. You can see this is the futures /ES, futures, S&P futures. I told you guys I was drilling this in your head the past few videos, or in previous videos when this was happened, or when it was happening, how it gave you huge warning sign. Head, left shoulder, right shoulder, neckline, broke, head and shoulders. This one right here is heading up almost even more perfectly than the other one. I mean, that was just textbook. It's almost identical. Who knows what's going to happen, but perfect example. Head, left shoulder. Now you got, just as we were talking about here, it's going to get a bounce at some point. Got a bounce. Now where did it go? Just like I've been telling you guys the past previous video, watch out for overhead resistance at the moving average lines. What happened today? Bounce. It's having a tough time at those moving average lines. You can see this left shoulder right above here, this 27, what is that, 56 area. If it can't get above that area, that's a major, major problem. And as you can see, neckline here, that red arrow down is not good. That's a bad sign. That is, I forgot what study that is. That is 5, what is this? 5 crossing down over the 10. So that's not a good sign. So these arrows, they're not 100% accurate, but they're pretty darn close. When you see this, it's not a good sign. You can see that's happening on this right shoulder, right like it happened over on this other shoulder. So it's not good. So bottom line, it's got to get up above this area, or else it's got some definite room to fall. You got these moving average lines trading sideways, so look out for that. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. I haven't taken a look at that recently. And Bitcoin is still humming right up there. It's still moving up. Let me clear the drawing set. So it's kind of moving up. What is that line? Oh, that's the 50. Aha. That's the 50 simple moving average line that it's bouncing off of. And it's got to get above that 11,825 area. If it can do that, it might have some room to keep going up. If not, then got to be careful. So it could be kind of doing a cup pattern. Got to see what's happening over there. So let's get into the watch list video. As y'all can tell, I've been putting notes. So for you freebies that have been watching this, if you don't want to pay us $10 a month and want to just take advantage, well, you can at least get alerts if you watch the videos all the way to the end and watch all of the notes that I put in there. Then you would see what we're looking at. So we're adding notes now into these watch lists. So they're taking a little bit longer, but now you're at least going to see what we're looking at. And so we're doing our best to help you all out with more content. And as you can see here, look at this double bottom pattern, rejecting, right? You have a kind of that neck of the double bottom line or whatever you want to call that. And what did it do? Went up to the 50 SMA, smacking right off it. It's rejecting. I don't like that one right now, so I'm not going to put it on. Let's see if I'm going to keep any of these ones on. It might be indecision too. We got to see what pops up on the scanners. You know, the market's at a very critical indecision point right now. A right shoulder on the head and shoulders is very indecisive. So it might be tough to find some plays. Just got to take a look and see. This one's still going up into the gap. Let's do this. So as you can see from my last video, kind of was just showing what was going on here. You have these higher lows being formed. It's having some difficulty at that 50 SMA, but it still has a potential gap to fill, right? You're going to be learning about gaps soon in the video, and you can see it hasn't quite filled it yet. So I don't love this, but I am going to put it back on simply because it hasn't filled that gap and it's in the gap right now. So it might have a chance to still continue up. So I'll put at or above 771, and I'm going to put looking for potential continuation to fill the gap around 8.25-ish. Let's see if that's right. Yeah, looking right, or 820, 820-ish. Let's do that again. Oops. What the heck happened? Right around 820-ish. But is this a 5 cent? Okay, that's good. At or above. So looking for potential continuation to fill the gap around 820, right around here. Now, always be careful when a stock goes and fills the gap. You want that, if you're bullish on the stock, you want it to continue upwards. You don't want it to go and fill the gap and fall back down, and many times it does. So, got to keep an eye on that. Do I like that one? Let me see. Got some resistance right at $8. Let's see. EMAs are kind of pinching, kind of a bear flag-ish. Might go up. I don't love it though. Especially these indecisions lately. Let's see. No. Aha. That one might be bearish. I might go bearish on that one right here. That might be a decent, might be a potential short. So NLNK, am I putting this one on? I'm still torn on it. Let's see. At or above 770, might. MACD is bullish, trading kind of sideways. EMAs are kind of getting closer together. I might put it on at or above 770. Looking for potential continuation with resistance at 50 SMA around $8. It's just above $8. Don't love it, but I want to see it continue upwards. It is still holding its highs on the day. Might be an inverse. This is kind of an inverse head and shoulders. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder, neckline, with also the cup and handle kind of in there as well. So potential might have a little bit more to go up. So I'll put that one on. CRNT, you have a inverse head and shoulders kind of, you can see right up over here. Kind of a big left shoulder, head, right shoulder, neckline. Look at that. All those tests of the neck keeps falling. I would potentially put that as a, you could see MACD might be starting to pull back a little bit. It might be a short down a little bit. Got to be careful of the, down here, the 50 SMA. I'm going to put this one at or below 275. Let's see. Potential short below 9 EMA. Watch if 20 EMA around 2.62 holds or fails. So those are potential areas to cover. Again, when you're day trading these, when you're day trading, if you get 10, 20 cents, 15 cents, that's a good thing. You're using money as leverage to short. So this is not one that I just necessarily completely love. It's just more of like, hey, can I get a quick scalp down, right? There's a little bit of a window here that it might drop. Don't like that one as much. Let's see here. No. All right, so those are ones that I might keep on. Let me just make sure that at or above, at or above, at or below. I do this a lot where I put these on, and sometimes I think Thinkorswim has it one way and then it puts it another. So sometimes I'll put at or below what I meant to say at or above, or vice versa. So I got to be careful and double check my stuff sometimes. So let's look at some new ones here, see if anything's going to be on here, if it's going to be bullish or bearish. This is going to be I'd potentially look at this one, but it's a 5-cent spread stock. You could tell by those crazy messy candlesticks. So I'm not going to look at that one. Nope. Kind of broke out a little bit ANTH today. Don't like it. Let's see. For here, ARLZ. Don't like it. Too many wicks. I don't like it. No. I have a feeling it's going to be one of these days. Look at all these, like, see how it's ending the day with these upper shadows and stuff like that? I want it to be decisive. I want it to hold its highs or hold its lows, right? So I don't like a lot of indecisiveness like this. So I like this, but I'm going to show you why I'm not going to put it on. I like this, holding its highs. See how it's holding its highs? I like how the fact that it's near a gap that it wants to fill. So that's a really good thing. The pattern's really good. Inverse head and shoulders. You have a left shoulder, a head, a right shoulder, neckline. This could potentially go up, but the reason why I'm not going to put it on here is it's a 5-cent spread. Right? See those 5-cent spreads? I hate those stocks. How did I know that? Look at these candles. They're telling, very telling. I hate those stocks. Not saying don't trade them. I'm just not a big fan of them myself. I bet you this is one too. Look at that. They're just, I don't like it. I don't like the charts. Nope. It's going to be one of these indecisive watch lists. I can tell already. This one's a bit overextended. I'd look at potentially shorting this one. Let me see here. Let me remove this. I'm seeing lots of these drawings. A lot of these things this is probably one of my watch list videos for something, or one of my candlesticks videos. So this has had two really big green candlesticks. It did reject right below $7. Right at that. Look at this, kind of an inverse head and shoulders. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder, neckline. It could go either way right now, so I don't know. I'm not going to put it on. I would have looked at it more short, but messy candlesticks. Don't like it. Nope. Might have a chance at breaking $1. You can see some resistance or support area here. What is this pattern? Kind of an inverse head and shoulders, or almost a double big bottom, triple bottom. Like bottom, bottom, bottom. Might have a break. Could go up and break $1. It's a bit overextended right now. At 99 cents. So, am I going to put it on? I might put this one on just for the potential chance that it might have a... Well, it did break no, it just hit $1 today. I might put this one at or above to break $1, just in case we have a bullish day. You know, one more day at this week. Watch for potential break of $1. If breaks, then one needs to hold. So basically it's overextended right now. Potential break of $1. If it breaks $1, I would probably sell. So you got these areas of resistance, right? You can see pumps and dumps. These are garbage companies. But it's a, potential triple bottom break. You see all the support down over here. So you have support all in these areas. kind of a 1, 2, 3 triple bottom or an inverse, kind of a left shoulder, head, right shoulder. But it's very simple. You can see a neckline here at $1. If $1 breaks, it might have a chance to go up to this area here before you have these other areas. So it might be a pop. Gotta watch. But at least you can keep a very why does that not show my... I hate when I put these notes in and now, like, see, they're there. That's annoying. I thought they weren't there. So at least $1 would be a really good stop. So if it breaks $1 and it goes up, you know, so I'd probably sell at its peak, get a quick scalp, or if you're going to try to ride it a little bit longer, use $1 as a stop. This one's got a little potential, maybe. Look at that, head and shoulders. See those yellow areas? Head, left shoulder, right shoulder. Kind of a neckline down here as well. Sometimes the neckline drops more. This one, it's holding its highs. I like it right at that 50 SMA. If it can break above, and it's above $0.50, which I like. So I'm going to put here, see if rises above 20 EMA with resistance at 50 SMA around $5. So it's above $0.50. I like that. It's just about getting above the 20 EMA, which is that red line right here. That purple line right there is the 50 SMA at 509. I'd be careful at $5, whole and $0.50 amounts. So see if this one continues to rise. And, you know, 450 area would be a really great stop, $0.50 amount, EMHTF. So, you know, those whole and $0.50 got to be very careful. Very psychological support and resistance areas. No. 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 Let's see here. Ah, Dan's calling me right now. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to pause you guys. Okay. Dan, would you like to say hello to the watchlist people?
Yes, hello. I missed you guys today. I got surgery. I had a broken chicken wing, but I'm going to bounce back and start making some videos for you guys as soon as my chicken wing heals.
Team, there you have it. Look at that. Hey, you don't sound all drugged up, or are you?
No, they used a nerve block on my right arm, so it's all just done with some type of nerve control rather than traditional pain meds.
When are you gonna be back to work and working with us here, making some videos?
I think within 48 hours.
Hey-o! There you have it, everybody. All right, I'm going to pause the video for right now. Hey, everybody, Dan's back. He's going to say goodbye.
Hey, guys. We'll see you soon in the trade room. I'm healing up, but I'll be back better than ever soon.
Hey-o! Later, Dan.
Later.
Bye. All right, back to the watch this video, guys. So Dan is alive. He is feeling actually somewhat well. He wasn't drugged out that badly. And we want him back to work with the Bullish Bears. So stay tuned. We'll see how he's doing. All right. So what do we got here? Kind of an inverse head and shoulders cup pattern. Kind of holding its highs. What is this area here? This 392. It's a little bit close up here. That rejected, that 390 area. I don't know if I like it. All right. This one's holding its highs too close to this EMA resistance right here. 20 and the 50. That one just rejected off the 9 EMA. Don't like it. Nope. Doji right below that one right there. Indecision. Nope. Don't like it. This must be one of those 5-cent spreads again. Sloppy candles. Don't like it. Nope. Aha. This one might be breaking out here. You can see this triangle pattern here. And let's do this drawing here. This one might have some room, so you can kind of see connecting these 2 points. This was connected in the past, so maybe just do, let me just redo this again. So this might be a triangle looking to break out here. You can see right over here, kind of coming across there. Where's that? Right around 278-ish area. You can see here, you're going to learn about symmetrical triangles soon. It's kind of a symmetrical triangle-ish. It is below 250 right now, so I don't like that $0.50 amount that it's at, or it's right below the $0.50, but it is holding its highs. So if this breaks 244, you want to see it break 250. It's got some resistance right around 275 to $3, right at that part of that triangle. It's creating higher lows. So that 250 is a very big area. So needs to break above 250 with resistance at top of wedge around 270s, then $3. All right, so there you go. Right, so you got this kind of this triangle pattern. It's kind of right in the center of it. Has to get up above that $0.50 amount. 250 needs to hold resistance right here, 278, and then obviously whole dollar amount, $3. There you go. Great technical analysis lesson for you people. And you're going to learn more about these candlesticks and these patterns soon. Oops, the heck. When I put out these videos. But you got to find not only horizontal support and resistance, but these angular, right? These triangles. Find these triangle patterns. Look for breakouts, right? These triangles can be very tricky because you can see it right here. Tomorrow it might drop down here, but it still may, stay along this rising trend line here. So you got to watch it, So it's a little bit trickier with these pump and dump, these crappy small cap stocks. They're not as sometimes as reliable as some of those bigger ones, like the bigger cap companies. These smaller ones, just like they're, you see they pump and then they dump, So you got to be careful with them. Let's take a look at TROV. No. Nope. No. All right, let's see if there's anything good on the bearish side of things. Not many, so it's telling you there's more potential bullish plays than bearish. And look at that, CRNT. I already have it down here. That's one to potentially watch. This one's already, goodness gracious, that's super oversold. Wow, that one really gapped down. Gaps. This right here, see that gap? That's something I'm going to be teaching you guys upon, right? Gaps. Very important. All gaps must be filled, they say, at some point. Who knows? That could happen today, next week, next month, next year. But beware of these windows like this. And then when a stock gets inside a gap like this, lots of volatility. We will go over all that stuff. Might be a potential short. Let's see if there's a base to it. That resistance there. Still got some room to fall. Man, it does have quite a bit. Some right over here. Let's see here in the weekly. It's just a little bit too oversold for me right now. It might get a bounce, so I'm not going to put it on a short yet. Nope. That one's possible. Let's see where that is. Not too much room to run. 365 down to 354. This one might be potential. 5 cent spread. Don't like it. See that? See how I catch those? I don't like those ones. All right, so that is the watch list for tomorrow. So again, not loving it, but we can only trade what's there and what's happening. As you can see, we're at a very dangerous point with a right shoulder. It could still pop, but we're at the point where now it's jumped up and it has created a right shoulder. It's right below these moving average lines. So price, in order for it to continue, has to get back up above those moving average lines and get above that right shoulder. This could trade sideways for a while. It could tank or it could break out. You gotta watch it. Gotta watch these patterns, but patterns tell everything. And we're gonna get into all of this stuff coming up very, very soon. So you're gonna see, again, if you haven't been over to our YouTube yet, make sure you subscribe and click the notification bell when we post, so you'll know when we post new videos. Watch our bullish candlesticks and bearish candlestick video. As you can see, they're both less than 10 minutes. Get you in this mindset of every day starting to learn. Watch a couple of these videos, and then what's going to happen is as you watch these candlestick videos, my watch list videos are going to make more sense. The thing is with these watch lists, these EMA lines, these other indicators, none of them matter. And what I mean is none of them matter without candlesticks. So you need to know candlesticks, and then these moving average lines make sense. So these candlesticks, they form big patterns like head and shoulders patterns, right? But then they also form other patterns like shooting stars, evening stars, morning stars, bullish harami, bearish harami, all of those types of ones, which are little patterns like these and here, right here, within patterns. So you can see this pattern right here, this 3 pattern star pattern, that's an evening star. Green candlestick up, smaller candlestick that closes above the previous candle, and then the third candlestick opens below the second candlestick right here. That's an evening star. That's a bearish pattern. These are the things that you guys are going to start learning so that you're going to start to see these 3 patterns within a big pattern and see what's happening, right? And you can see that this pattern formed part of the left shoulder, right? So this is going to help you to really get more tactical on like swing trading, taking those positions 2 and 3 days and starting to like capitalize, Very important to learn all of these things. And I'm tired, I'm burnt out. So last but not least, join our community if you haven't already. Facebook, like and follow our fan page. If you haven't been over to our website yet, again, day trading room, swing trading room with options. So anything, for all y'all people that were saying, hey, I'm not a day trader, I'm a swing trader, an options trader, well, here you go. Come join our swing trade room. You can talk with people in there all day long. Both of our trade rooms are open 24/7. Obviously, Tim, Dan, and myself, we're not going to be in there 24/7, but you guys can all talk 24/7. But, again, it's anytime, we'll pop in, we'll see questions here or there, we'll answer them as best we can. Obviously, the best way to catch us is, post something on Facebook and tag us. But we leave these rooms open for all you guys to be able to talk. Some people are not big Facebook social media people, so that's where, hey, great. Like I said, you have a trade room over here. Again, it's 4:52 in the afternoon. There's still 20 something people in here just talking, about swing trading. So you never know. Like I'll post a thing here tonight. Tim might pop in. Dan, maybe not Dan tonight, but Clint, some other people in there might just post. Like again, look at charts, right? Charts, all this kind of stuff here. Tim was posting earlier. So for all of you, again, at like swing trades and option trades, there you go. And as you can see, there's still, almost 40 people talking in our day trade room. Great place to just talk, get to know things, practice charts, technical analysis. That's what we've been telling, you guys. Like the good news with if you're not a member yet, when you subscribe, we have again we're $10 a month, right? We tell people we're the cost of like again a Netflix payment, right? I don't have anything funny to say right now. My brain's not thinking anything, but maybe it will by the end. Who the heck knows? But anyways, free few $1,000s worth of courses, right? We're gonna put a couple candlestick courses up here, just keep adding more value. So we just tell you guys, take 6 months, take a year. You could take a year, and for the cost of an Amazon Prime membership for that entire year, use a paper trading account until you feel solid trading. Makes common sense, right? Everybody, we see it. We see it a ton in our group. We still see people in our trade rooms coming in, still blowing up their brokerage accounts, losing money, trading real money because they feel like they have to have this pressure to make money. And we're saying, whoa, 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 hold on, guys. Like, you don't need to do that with us. We're $10 a month. Practice. Open a virtual account. There's no pressure. You might find after trading a few months that trading isn't right for you, and good for you. Then you save all your money. You don't blow up your brokerage account. Or you might find that, hey, for some people, it might be a 3 month learning curve, and for others, it might be 6 months or a year. It took me a lot longer, so like, a year for me, if not plus, till things just started really popping out at me, and that's okay. But if you're practicing a virtual account, you don't have to blow up your account. So what better way to do it than come in here, get our watch lists, right? Both our day trade and swing trade watch lists, get our watch list alerts, upload them into your brokerage account every night, and then come into like our rooms, like our day trading room or our swing trading room, look at the charts, talk with other people, see what people are talking about, and practice trading in a virtual account. It's that simple, guys. Trading is not easy, that's for sure. It's super hard. But it's simple, the concept, right? The concept of you need to practice to get better at it. And don't practice with real money unless you're practicing with real small shares that you could afford to lose on the commissions. Maybe if you want to get the overall feel of what trading is like with real money, then just practice trading with real shares, small positions where you're just trying to make money to maybe cover your commissions. Like if you want to do that, that's okay. But as long as you are being smart about it. That's it. That's all I've got. Happy trading tomorrow. Dan's alive. That's good news. And we'll see you guys in our community. Enjoy.